Hello everybody, this is Omega and I'm back again to give you the long-awaited SugarMuses unboxing and review. I want to preface this by saying I was sick today. I got this earlier today and I've been sleeping pretty much the whole day, but I want to get this out of you. I'm starting to feel a little better now. You'll probably notice my hair is not as long and thick as it's been in other videos. I had my extensions the other day taken out, my tape-in extensions, so I will do a review on those as well at some point. But I also had a smoothing treatment on my hair and there are parts of it that are sticking up, so I have bobby pins here kind of like pasting it down so I don't look like I stuck my finger in a light socket while I do this video. So let's go ahead and proceed with the SugarMuses. I'm very excited to give this a review. It was suggested to me to try this box and I promised that I would. I've done a couple other boxes and I think it was, I can't remember, Magical Folk was one of them. I did a series of boxes from them and those were not satisfactory at all for the time that I have them, so I don't recommend them. So my reviews, I give an honest review. I am not paid for, none of this is paid for by anyone else. Nobody sponsors me. Nobody gives me kickback, nothing like that. This is all me. And, I'm sure there are some that won't agree, and that's fine. But at the end of the day, this is an honest review. So I'm going to go ahead and start. And this is the April box. Just get it open. So this is an attestament to their good packaging. So, alright, sorry about that. And this is the way the box looks. Beltane. One of my favorite holidays. Living in the Midwest, it gets very cold out here. I love Samhain just like everyone else, but when spring and summer comes in the Midwest, it can be very beautiful. This is actually a very beautiful print. Storm Fairy Wolf. Okay, made this. And you will notice, I notice at least, that it's packaged a lot like the Witch's Moon. I don't know what came first, the Witch's Moon or SugarMuses, so I can draw comparisons, but I'm not gonna say, who's copying who. That happens in the industry, in every industry. People will copy each other. That's just the way it goes. This looks like, this is the deluxe Muse box right here. And the ones who already know what's in here, if you wanna stop and pause this to see what is in here. For the rest of you, like me, who want to be surprised, you can just skip over, this. You don't have to pause. So I'll pause the first page. And here's the second page. Yes, Freddie. Here's the second page. And there, and here I believe is the Beltane ritual. I'll just briefly hold this up for those of you who want to read that. So let's get going. Okay, Christy Griffin of SugarMuses, handcrafted magical offering. So there's a card from her here. Packaging is in this kind of moss green wrapping with white shavings, guts as I call them. So we'll go ahead and take this out. First thing I see are 2 packets of herbs, or herbs as some of our English and down under people may call them. And I want to say hi to you as well. I want to say hello to everyone who has And thank you all for being so supportive of me and loyal to my channel. I couldn't really do this with, I guess I could, but I really like doing these things, and I very much appreciate your support. This is called yarrow. So you get a substantial amount here of the yarrow. And this is, it's especially connected to Beltane because of the use in love and fertility spells. This plant is associated with Aphrodite, also known to attract nature's spirits. So you may want to sprinkle some in your garden or yard as an offering. That's the yarrow. Hawthorn berries. These are all organic. One of the sacred trees of Wicca and witchcraft, associated with Beltane, the May Day spring celebrations, honors the sun god Belinus, whose festival originally commenced on the first day of hawthorn tree blossom, often referred to as the May tree, because it traditionally flowered during the month of May. And blossoms are used for May Day decorations. After the celebration, return your berries to nature as an offering to the nature spirits. And you don't have to, but if you want to follow that tradition, that's great. So we got the two here. Next, Beltane candle with this beautiful, I don't know if this is John Waterhouse or another artist, I forgot. But I absolutely love John Waterhouse's work, and I have some of his paintings, reproductions, but smells like jasmine, and it looks like there's some jasmine buds in there, some glitter, really, really nice, exciting. It's nice getting a candle, you know, and not a spell candle, but you know, one that gives off scent that you can use. I really appreciate that. Where does it say? Hand poured candle. I'll hold it up. This candle was created to invoke the energies of nature and earth. Naturally organic and vegan, it contains soy wax, dried flowers, dried honeysuckle, jasmine, and essential oils. Placed on your altar, it can be used to invoke the element of fire. All right, so here we go. Next thing, there's this little green pouch, and it feels like there's a stone or crystal of sorts in there. And untie the bow here. So yeah, it's wrapped pretty tightly. All right, we know you're in there somewhere. It looks like rose quartz. And I think most of you know what rose quartz is used for. There's a whole side of symbolism and folklore associated with it, Greek worship and whatnot. It does say to keep this out of sunlight, this gemstone out of sunlight, cleanse often with sage or incense smoke, or bury it in the earth and then rinse several times with rose water to recharge. And this gemstone is strongly associated with Beltane. Place one in your garden or a potted plant to attract the energies. That looks good with me. Okay, so we got the rose quartz. Next little pouch. Green as well, and whatever is in here feels like a gemstone or crystal. It feels rough, it doesn't feel like a tumbled stone from the outside. And this is, I believe, Himalayan salt, peach hue. And pink witch salt, purifying air, promoting sleep, and radiating calming energy. That's great. Maybe I can stop my sleeping medication. Just put this next to my head. It can absorb all the negative energies, allergies, toxins, and irritants in your environment. It's a must-have energy tool for purifying, detoxifying, energetically cleansing your space. Remember, if Himalayan salts gets wet, it will dissolve. It's a salt. People put it in their cooking. I'm not suggesting that you use this to eat. I don't know what else is on here, but I would think it's pretty much salt. So I make no attestment to what's in it, but this is Himalayan salt. All right, and thing that's peeking out of here, I absolutely love. I love wreaths. It's a wreath. And I don't have one, and I've wanted one for so long. And it still has some of the shavings on it, the white shavings, but I think you guys can get the gist of what this is, what it looks like. These little sprigs on here. Looks like moss. Some lace. Very well done. I love these type of wreaths. I'm really happy to get one. And now let's just read about the wreath. Beltane grapevine wreath. It's made from grapevines. Maypoles, wreaths, and baskets were commonly decorated with flowers and symbols of spring for Beltane. While I was working on these wreaths the past month, I was honored to be able to deeply connect to the earth and her nature spirits. I was enchanted by the smell of moss and dirt, so there's moss on here, an endless circle of grapevines symbolizing the cycles of life. The fragile preserved flowers that still held the scent of past summers. This wreath was handmade to help you celebrate this season. Use it during your Beltane ritual, place it on your altar, or simply hang it on the wall for spring decoration, which is probably what I'll do. I'll hang it on the wall. And to be near grapevines and all this beautiful nature, I believe it's Christy Griffin, must be in a wonderful area. And I deeply appreciate this handmade item. She must have made a lot of them because SugarMuses is pretty popular. So here we have the wreath. The next thing here, very well packaged. Let's get this and start to slit. And it looks like an oil. And it has the same image that was on the candle, and I absolutely love this vision. I've seen these prints. Beltane ritual oil, contains natural, organic, botanical, and flower essential oils of vanilla, which I love, patchouli and honeysuckle in a sunflower oil base infused with jasmine buds and vitamin E oil. Use this to anoint yourself, candles, charms, talismans, spell bags, crystals, ritual tools, and other items. Oil represents the element of water. I suggest performing a test patch with any bath body product because of individual sensitivities. I concur. Always do a patch test. Yes. Very, very, a great blend. I can smell the jasmine, a hint of the vanilla. It's not too overpowering, in the honeysuckle. Perfect. So this is the oil. This is a ritual salt with the same image on it. It's a good amount, it looks like. Natural salts are a must for any altar during ritual and spell work because they have endless uses. Wonderful for cleansing, charging scrying mirrors, casting circles, and purification baths. I use them mainly for my bath. There's nothing like salts to end the day, the negativity, just the sweat of the social sweat, not real sweat, because you clean yourself first and then you soak in the tub. I'll clean the tub, refill it, and put the salts in, and it's amazing how better you can feel after a long day just soaking in a tub of salts. It doesn't have to be these types of salt. It could just be Epsom salts, or I use kosher rock salt as well as Epsom, and it's amazing how better I feel afterwards. That being said, mixed with water, they can be used for purification of your circle on their own, used to represent the element of earth on your altar. And Christy says that she likes to mix her salts together with her fingers and speak of her intention out loud. Okay, so we got the salts, and it looks like there's some incense. Patchouli vanilla incense sticks. Suggested to burn at the beginning of your rituals to cleanse your space. Set the intentions of your ritual. Naturally cleanses and charges your crystals, altar. You guys pretty much know what these things are for, so I'm not going to just keep going into it every time, but just kind of a quick synopsis. And one more thing here. It's black box. And ooh. Yeah, I'm not much on jewelry, but this is very nice. It's tiny. Jewelry doesn't necessarily have to be big. I don't know if you can see it. And it's a pentacle with what looks like a crescent moon on the top. And it says it's sterling silver, which I appreciate. I appreciate if I'm going to get any jewelry at all, I want it to be real, like something of quality. And I appreciate this. Charger pendant or any piece of jewelry. You guys all know that. Smudge it. It tells you what to do here if you want to follow the directions here. But very nice. I mean, this is very nice. I might even wear it. I mean, I have one already, but or you can give this as a gift. Very nice. And I believe this is it. I don't see anything further in here. The artwork here is also explained, or is there also a little bit on this? It's a print of a painting that was created just for this month's box. It features the goddess Flora. Call on her to help you tend your garden and flowers. She will teach you to awaken parts of you that have been dormant and help you appreciate the beauty and wonder of the earth. Yada, yada, yada. Exclusive hand painting was created with watercolor, pen, and ink. Beautiful. Suitable for framing. So I will just briefly go through everything, starting with this. And of course the papers that go with it. Business card. And the charm, of course, sterling silver. The Beltane wreath. Oh, it looks like it has a star anise on it too. I didn't notice that. Look a little closer. I don't know if you guys can see that. But very well made. Very just, look at the attention of detail to detail. So we have a wreath. We have the herbs and berries. And it's nice getting these because then you don't have to go out and buy them in bulk. You always have a little bit of what you need. The candle, which I love. I love candles. The Himalayan peach rock salt. The rose quartz. The oil. The bath salts. And the incense. Patchouli and vanilla. So that's it for the SugarMuses. I must say I am impressed. I'm happy I bought this box, and I may continue throughout, at least throughout the season, to just get an idea of what kind of box you'll get. But this is enough for right now. And I don't believe I remember how much the SugarMuses boxes are, but I believe they're a few dollars less than the Witch's Moon. So comparable in price. Do I think it's worth what you pay for it? Yeah, I do. I like the, what was given here. I still love the Witch's Moon. doesn't mean I can't love other boxes as well. And I would give this a thumbs up, just like Siskel and Ebert. This is a thumbs up. And again, I am not paid by anyone, not paid by Christy, not paid by anyone. I bought this with my own money, and this is an honest review of SugarMuses. And I believe if you go to the website, you can find out either different boxes. I believe I got the biggest one, which was the Deluxe Muse Box, April 2019. So if you like this video, please give it a thumbs up as well. Subscribe, join our growing family here. And I will see you soon with some more unboxings for May. And I may put in some reviews of other things, makeup, skincare, like I've been doing slowly. So I intend to just grow this channel and just see how it goes. So thank you all again, and I will see you next month. Bye.